What's up, fellow citizens of the world? Jordan Patrick here, and welcome to my channel. A few days ago, I posted on my Instagram asking you for your French stereotypes. And I got a lot of responses, but I haven't yet opened them up. So I'm changing it up, trying something new. I am going to answer these stereotypes in real time, so you get my first reaction. So, on y va, c'est parti. Okay, so let's open up this first one. Okay. All right, so the first one is French hate Americans. Based on my American stereotype video that I just did in French, there were a lot of negative stereotypes towards the Americans, but honestly, I don't feel that they have anything bad against Americans. They may not agree with some of the policies or politics or, the way that we do some things, but for them, it's a foreign land, it's far away, and the culture is very different. So I think that it's more of a curiosity and it's more interesting than hate. Yeah. Okay, next one. Why do they love mayo? Great question. I think it's because they don't have that many sauces to choose from, and they do put mayo on a lot of things that I would never put mayo on. Like eating fries with mayo, I find that so gross and so weird. Mayo, to each his own. Romantic and unreliable. Those are two very different things. Romantic, yeah, I can see that. I did a video on French dating, and it's true that if you do find someone that you really like and you're interested in, then you give your 100%. So it's very romantic, and they do give great gestures of love. I haven't really had any personal experience with any French being unreliable. So arrogant. I would not call the French arrogant. I'm not talking about for everyone, but yeah, there are a lot of stereotypes about the Parisians being a little bit snobby and kind of feel like they are at another level, which I don't disagree. People think Paris is the best city in France. That's true, but okay, I love Paris, and I think that it's kind of the best in France because you have a little bit of everything. The culture is very diverse, and it's so beautiful, and you have so many activities to do. You have concerts all the time, a lot of open air things in summer. You have a lot of events and everything. So I think Paris is a beautiful place, and if only the weather was a little nicer. French girls really open-minded and like to get to know new people. True. I would say that French girls are very curious and very nice, very sweet, very timid. And compared to American girls are more outgoing, so they're more quick to be the one to make the first effort. And in France, I would say they're very nice, but you have to make that effort and be the one that's outgoing to get to know them, because they're not going to just right away be super animated, and they're not going to make the first move. Okay, this next one, les Français ne se lavent pas, French shower equals deodorant. Okay, so I had a feeling that this one would come up because that is a typical stereotype that the French smell or that they don't shower, and that is false. And this stereotype originates from King Louis XIV. So here's a little fun fact. So he was against taking showers or bathing in general because he thought that sicknesses and illnesses came from water. He thought that if you wash yourself, then you are allowing those toxins and you're kind of taking off this layer that is armor. He said don't shower because you are inviting viruses and everything, which is kind of, maybe if we don't shower, then we can avoid coronavirus. I don't know. Too soon. But yeah, no, French do shower regularly. That's no problem. But yeah, they do use the spray deodorant, which reminds me of being in 7th grade in junior high. So I'm glad to put this to rest. Okay, the next one, les Parisiens sont bêtes. Okay, so this is saying that the Parisians are kind of jerks and rude, and I mean, bêtes can mean a lot of things. I would say more that the Parisians are straightforward. Like, if they don't like you, they don't like you. Or if you're in their way, they're going to tell you to move. Like, they are pretty direct. But you're going to find the same sort of attitude in New York or LA, a little bit less because people are more relaxed. But yeah, I would say it's just the big city vibe. Le sexe. I mean, I don't know what they mean. What stereotype? That they're good lovers, I guess? It depends. Next. They can't speak any English or foreign language. That is false. I would actually say that they are very modest. I think that a lot of French maybe not speak fluently English, but they understand a lot more than you would think. And they're very quick to say, like, I speak a little bit, but generally the people who say that are people who, like, they can understand and they can speak okay. I would say that they're not known for being good at English, and in the countryside a lot less people are going to speak English, but in Paris they're pretty good. So you can't be talking shit in English and think that no one's going to understand, because they will, and they'll spit in your food. Okay, next, ne se lave pas. Okay, again, the whole showering thing. Maybe this also comes from the metro, because in summertime it does tend to stink in the metro because people are sweating, moving around, walking around. But you also have a lot of tourists in France and in Paris, especially in summertime. So it's not just the French who smell, it's everyone who smells. That is a human thing. A monthly shower only. Maybe during coronavirus, if you're at home and you don't see anyone, maybe. They love croissant. Yes, they do. They love all their pastries. Croissant, pain au chocolat, or chocolatine in the south. Their cafe in the morning, like they love their pastries, and they walk them off, and that's why they're all so slim. French people are intellectual. I agree. If you go to a dinner party, it's very common to be talking about world issues and politics and religion and things that are seen as being more on the heavy side in the States that you wouldn't really bring up at dinner time. But here it's very common to talk about these world issues, and I think it's really cool, because in the States a lot of time we talk about pop culture, which is fun, but it's really irrelevant and not that important. But it's good entertainment and guilty pleasure. French kiss? That's just a kiss here. Hierarchy, society based. I would say something that's very interesting is that here in France, you're not going to quickly ask someone what they do for work or what they do in life. That's more of like a personal question, and in the States, that's like one of the first things we do is ask someone what they do. And I would say that you're kind of, in a way, it's a bit of judgment. Like, you're kind of judging what they do based on your life and like stacking up. And I much prefer it in France, because here, yeah, that's not like the first thing that they ask, because they want to get to know you as a person rather than your profession. And they're not so quick to judge people based on what they do for work, because you work to live, you don't live to work. Parisian university kids are snobby brats who can't be professional at all. Okay, so that is less of a stereotype and more of a real life situation, which I can kind of relate to, because I did go to a Paris university. When in France, you just gotta, if they are snobby brats, you just gotta be a snobby brat back, and you'll fit right in. Rader la mode. Okay, so this has to do with fashion, and I totally agree. I would say in France, people dress really nice, very classy, and you can't tell from what I'm wearing here. I'm at home, relaxed, so But when I do go out, I do tend to dress up a little bit nicer, wear things more flattering to the figure. That sounds weird. Yeah, just like the class in France, the style is very nice. Even more so in Paris, for sure. But French in general dress really nice. Nope. Okay, well that's the last one. I hope you enjoyed this video. I had fun doing the quick response and answering directly. So if you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Maybe write some other stereotypes you might have for the French and I'll respond. And yeah, see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao for now.